Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the morning session. This is Peanut Nola 504, the Aborigine Chief. And I wanted to start your day off. And I've been on these back to back to back. I went back to back. I'm trying to, spread more knowledge, trying to reach out to my melanated copper people, understanding the way of life, our way of life. And you know, I named this particular live and dedicated to Karens, to the Karens out there who has been terrorizing our Aborigine people for a very long time. I mean terrorizing our Aborigine people for a very long time. We don't have to go too far back with Emmett Till to understand the dangers of Karen. We don't have to go all too far on the lies, even with the young lady in Rosewood who lied and said it was a Negro when it was not a Negro. And she was just a bona fide hoe. It is what it is. But what I am talking about this morning for you melanated brothers out there to be aware, and you melanated sisters, because they are attacking us at supermarkets. They are attacking us in everyday life. No matter what you do, they won't let you relax. America Indian Star Strikes. Good morning, good morning. All salute. Happy morning in Turtle Island. No matter where you go, you just can't seem to rest because of your copper, your copper beautiful skin. No matter what you do, you can't rest from the dangers of Karen. Now, we laugh and joke and we named her Karen, but Karen has been going on for a very long time. Indigenous people have to understand that Karen has been going on for a very long time. She is one of the reasons why so many black melanated copper people have died, have been accused of things that they did not do because of wicked Karen. Karen has caused her man to kill so many, arrest so many. And I was bringing attention because there was a melanated brother who was at a red stop sign. I mean, he was at a red light. He was at a red light, and he was being harassed by a lady that was claiming that the Irish. She was claiming that the Irish was the first slaves. And she was saying nigga, 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 nigga. She was like mocking this brother. This brother was minding his own business. She come at the red light and she's just mocking this brother, antagonizing him, just degrading him, laughing, smirking, and this brother just recording her as she attacks him. And I want you guys to understand this has been going on for a very long time. I mean, we look at the white man as being a threat because the white man is a male and we look at his weapons and stuff like that. But a lot of things that triggers the white man off is Karen. A lot of things that triggers the white man off is his woman, Karen. She triggers him off. She has a way with triggering off her man with lies. She's a danger to melanated copper people. Now, I'm not talking about white women in general. I'm talking about Karen, because they have had several white women who have confronted Karens, and they have been against what Karen has been standing for, the lies. They had another incident where a Karen decided that she wanted to confront. There was another Karen who decided she wanted to confront some black people that was not doing her nothing. She went to even showing her Nazi sign. She had the audacity to pull her pants halfway down to show her Nazi sign. And the brother was like, and she said, "You want to screw me. You know you want to screw me." These demons are out here. These demons are out here antagonizing, harassing our people. And you have to be mindful in your life that they are out here antagonizing us, accusing, lying on us as usual. Like I said, the incident was so uncalled for at a red light. At a red light, man minding his own business, and this woman went to screaming. The Irish was the first slave. When the Irish actually owed debt, and they were actually getting paid to be a slave. Now, what kind of slavery is that when you're getting paid to be a slave? The Irish, the first thing that the Irish people want to bring up is that they were slaves, but they don't tell you that they were paid to be slaves. See, they owe debts. They owe debts. See, that's what slavery was initially, for debts. But the problem was we didn't get that right to get paid. We didn't get a right to get paid. Everything that we done for this nation was for free. Everything that we done for this nation was for free. The Irish got paid for it. They have got well compensated for the things that they have done. So when you get these Irish people who want to talk about their slaves and not telling you the whole story about them owing, that there was their debt, or they would be in prison. Okay? So they people owed to the land. They people owe to the land. So when you hear this Irish woman out here screaming about, black people wasn't the first slaves, like we are very much enjoying the fact that our culture has slavery, like we are standing up, like we are just like that's a badge of honor to be talking about we're slaves, like we're happy that to have the name slave attached to our heritage, like we are happy for that. Get out of here, woman. Nobody wants to talk about that kind of history. That's why I tell people, who were we before slavery? Our history does not start and begin with slavery. Our history does not start and begin with slavery. But see, this is what they got other people across the nation, other nationalities, they got these people thinking that the best life of a melanated person was slavery. That the best life of a melanated person was slavery. That's what they got you thinking. But you were something special before slavery. Your life was something special before slavery. You have a great history before slavery. This is the reason why they keep making movies of slaves, because they want you to think that was your life, but your life was greater than slavery. This is why that they made 12 years of slavery. This is why they made Roots. This is why they made Rosewood, to make you think that you were only the best part of your life is slavery. And when we debunk that sentiment, a lot of people don't understand. See, when you have been oppressed, and when these people for so many years have been taught in these schools, we have to reteach white people. We have to reteach white people, because there are a lot of lies out there. And white people don't know our true history. That's why they can't respect us, because they don't know our true history. Who's going to respect our history of slavery? Who's going to respect a history of slavery when that is not truly our history? We were enslaved at a point in our life. We were enslaved 400 years ago, but where were we before slavery? Did we come out of, did our ancestors come out the womb as a slave? And that is entirely not true. So we got Karens that are running around harassing melanated people. They're running around harassing melanated people, provoking melanated people. And they have done this throughout history, and they have gotten so many. That's why I never understood some of our melanated copper people who tend to ride and die with their women. And I'm in the beginning, and then they hold these white women as trophies when they get successful. And it's crazy that the melanated woman can put up with your shit through all your times of being poor, throughout all your struggles. But when it's all said and done, you carry the white woman like that is your trophy. See, a black man, a real dark black man, feels like he got a prize. He feel like that's something, he wants something that he never had. He feels like the white woman is like a goddess to him. And I want you guys to understand that some of these guys feel like she's a prize. She's a prize. That's something that, and it's starting to be like that even with melanated black people who know, who want Latinos. They feel like that's something that if they get that ultimate prize, that they're, they feel like they are on top of their game. They got the biggest swag in the world. They are the king of the world when they got something that they can't touch. Now, she didn't want you when you was a regular man, but you carrying her around when you're successful. And you turn away from your beautiful tribal melanated copper Indian woman, and you turn to these white women who do that you think that love you so much and that you glorify. You can put her in a trophy case. You can carry her around until you broke and she don't want you no more. Now they got some ride or die white women out here that ride and die with a black man and love their black man. I'm not gonna say all white women are like that, but most of the times you see these uppity Negroes, when they got a little something in their life, because half of the time they grew up with nothing. They grew up with nothing, so they feel like their life is not complete until they get a snow bunny on their hand. Their life is not complete until they have a snow bunny, and then they dump their woman. They dump the melanated Indian woman, the melanated indigenous woman, the melanated black queen. They dump that woman. And we have seen this throughout history because the lack of love for self. The darkest black man in the world hates his own skin. The darkest black man in the world hates his own skin. And for whatever reason, we have a lot of melanated black brothers who love Karen, who love these Karens. Karen and a slave and is the slave. Yes, yes, that's definitely the truth. And that's a lot of people don't understand. You know, Karens are made because, like I said, they have caused so much trouble for melanated people. They have caused so much trouble for our people throughout history. Karens have caused the death of so many men, of so many great men. They have killed off so many people of lying, of lying. So when this Karen decided to stop this melanated black man at a red light and say that nigga, 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 she sang a good nigga song, and she said that they were the slaves. And I'm like, you want a cookie because you want to be the first slave? You upset? You're in competition with melanated people over who's the slave. This is not a competition on who's the best slave. But let's just be honest. You got paid for being a slave. Let's be honest. You got paid to be a slave. Irish people got paid to be a slave. Since they want to call themselves slaves, what kind of slave get paid to be a slave? I want to know that. I want people to understand that we work for free. We built this nation for free. And we built something that was already ours for free. The highways was built by melanated copper people. The buildings, everything that you see, they have tore up all of our wildlife, all the wildlife that we preserved, all the beautiful wildlife that was tore up. Indigenous people, removing all the beautiful harvest trees, removing all the beautiful harvest trees. So I keep telling you guys, this is why hurricanes are easily coming in to Turtle Island right now. Marshland, marshland is no more. We're losing so much marshland. I want you to understand that we are losing so much marshland. There's no nature that is protecting us right now from natural disasters because we are not preserving and protecting our wetlands. If you're going to build a house and you remove trees, you have to preserve and replant trees. A lot of people don't understand that we are the people of nature. We are the tribes of nature. It's our job to preserve nature. That's our job. Our job is to preserve nature. And we don't respect and preserve nature. We take, but we're not replenishing. And that's what we're not doing. They are the virus. Yes, they are the virus. You got to understand from the day that they came here. Now, and I told people, I said, you got to understand that the queen did not send her best. The Queen of England did not send her best. She sent prisoners here. See, you got to listen to real history about these people. She sent lunatics. She sent rapists. And when you sit here and hear Donald Trump talk about the Mexican people, they're bringing it worse. They're bringing rapists, but fail to talk about when the Queen brought rapists and brought criminals here. Nobody talked about these things. About, they want to talk about good people. They are great people when history says that they're not, that they conquer everywhere. Everywhere they go, they take. Everywhere they go, they take. They take. They rape and they take. And this is throughout history. They rape and they take. This is not just Turtle Island. Throughout the world, they rape and they take. So when Karen has the audacity to talk about that, and then so happy to show her Nazi sign, and they're so ignorant, and it's amazing that they could be so racist and then love and want to be a Christian at the same time. They want to burn the cross and they want to be Christian and be so hateful at the same time. And you never understand that these people have the mark of the demon inside them. They have the mark of the demon inside them, harassing our people for no apparent reason. Sister Blues is in the house. Good morning. For those who follow me, please follow the sister. She has a hot channel. She definitely has a hot channel, and please, if you follow me, please support the sister. You know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. Uh, he was extremely jealous of original people. Anywhere the pale mankind went, yes, he's very, very, very jealous. And this is what, when we talk about when we go back to our original state, when we talk about, I told people, I said, you got to understand that that Pangea is a real great theory. It's a real great theory. It makes a lot of sense. The puzzle of the world. We were connected to Africa. We were connected to all the different lands. When you look at Haiti, when you look at all the islands, when you look at Jamaica, you look at Hawaii, you look at all these islands that are spread around. At one time, they were connected to America. Okay. I want you to understand that Brazil, all these continents, all these countries were connected to America. So we were able to travel on mules and do trades. We was able to go and travel on mules, and we were able to congregate with our cousins through other ways. There was other ways for people to get around. Okay, it just didn't pop out where people just ended up in these different types of lands. Okay, so I want you guys to understand that you have to open your minds up and you have to do your research. Okay, it says Benjamin Franklin spoke of how to change our landscape to create weather warfare. Yes, yes, outstanding. He was extremely jealous, and that's what I want people to understand, that they wasn't giving us peace back then. And Karens, they still won't give us peace because they are afraid of us. They are very terrified of melanated indigenous people. They won't take the time to learn about us. They won't take the time to learn any knowledge about us. Their fear of us is very extreme. They're very fearful of us. And there was a Nigerian woman that was talking, and I was listening to these Nigerian women, and they were saying the reason why they have lack of respect for so-called African American people in America is because when they come to America, the first thing they do when they come to America, white people tell them to stay away from melanated copper people in America. They tell them to stay away from us. Okay, they tell them to stay away from us. They tell them that we are thugs. They tell them that we are uneducated. They tell them these things. They feed these African people with nothing but cesspool, to have to be also prejudging us. Okay, we have other nations that prejudge us. Okay, other nations, other tribes that prejudge us because of what the world says about us. They take sectors, they take things that we do, some of our lowest people, and they point them subjects out. Okay, when a white man kills up a church, when a white man burns churches, when a white man goes in and shoots innocent people, they lowball that. The media does not play that out. When a black man robs or do something that is immoral, they replay it so much on the media. So they have media bias towards melanated black people. There's media bias against melanated black people. So you got these people feeling some type of way before they even get a chance to meet us. Before they even get a chance to meet us, they're feeling some type of way. They got other cultures that have disrespect towards us. Even Latinos, who are one of the lowest of the lowest, don't even respect us because the narrative that they are reporting about us. See, even Latinos, who they are trying to build a wall for, even look down on melanated black people. Some, not all, some, not all. That not all Latinos hate melanated people, but you got some of them that love that white man so much. Some of them that are real close to that white man. Some of them that are so dear to the white man. Well, you got sisters that are on social media that are Latino descent that are talking, and they dark skinned. That makes me laugh because they dark skinned. And they talk about our women, nappy head, talk about our women has nap. See, we the only people that other nations of people don't want to mix with. That other nation of people don't want to mix with. First thing that they daddy tell them, oh no, no, I don't want you marrying that Mulian. I don't want you mixing up with this. See, they tell their children they don't want their kids with us. Latino fathers don't want their kids. They can marry a white man. They can marry a white man. They're pleased to marry a white man, but they don't want you mixing. They don't with a black man. They don't want to be mixed with us. And this is all not just white people. Excuse me, not just white people. All nation of people have a fear of melanated copper people. They have this fear of melanated copper people. We are the last of the last. And even with other melanated people, even Africans look down on melanated American or Indian people. And the funny thing is, all these nations of people copy melanated people. Everything that we do, they copy us. But they have lack of respect for us, but they copy us. It's mighty funny that they love our hip hop culture. It's mighty funny that they love the way we do things, the way we dance, even copying our woman. And some of these, what used to be a mockery, they used to make a mockery of our full fit women. But now they're injecting their behinds to make their butt look like our full fit women. They used to make funny of our women lips, but now they're injecting their lips to look like our full fit women. See, it's crazy. The people that don't respect you the most actually honor you the most, want to copy what you do. They want to copy your culture. You may not understand how much they want to copy you, but they don't want to be affiliated with you. They don't want to be on affiliated with you, but they want to steal your culture. They don't mind enjoying your R&B music, your hip hop. They don't mind that. They love you to perform. They love to see you perform. Our indigenous sisters are the best looking women in the world, and that's what I want them to understand. And even though some of our melanated brothers are so disrespectful towards them, and they because they have been a lot of our melanated brothers and have been brainwashed from a system that has even taught us to hate each other. See, this is a system that even taught. See, when you talk, it goes with the baby dolls. How they have baby dolls, the white baby doll is pure and beautiful, and the black baby dog is ugly. See, this starts off very young. This starts off very young in showing these things about melanated black people. They try to make us that dark is evil, that white is pure. See, only in America this happens because across the world, it's not like that. It's most so in America, and it's the hatred because they feel that they're not going to exist anymore. They're afraid the more that our melanated black people mate with the women that they will not exist. They're afraid of the seed of the melanated black man. The seed of the black man is very dangerous. The seed of the melanated black man is very dangerous. The black woman carry every trait of every woman throughout the nation. The black woman is truly the goddess of all women. And a lot of people don't understand that she has every trait across the nation. She can make any color or any nationality of woman. She has every trait inside of her. Okay, her DNA has every woman inside of her. So that is very dangerous. That's very dangerous. And then you wonder they hate for us is because science. They really hate science. They don't hate you. They hate science. Science is not on their side. And that's what you got to understand. Science is not on their side. Dominance. I'm not making this up. I can't make it up. The fact that if you take a dark-skinned person and you mix that person with a light-skinned person, that person is going to dominate over that light-skinned person, that's not me. I don't create racism. That's science. The fact that your DNA is stronger than other people's DNA. I can't make this up that a white woman, I mean, a black woman can sleep with a white man and his gene does not dominate the black woman. That the child still turns out with melanated skin. That the child still dominates through the mother. See, we are dangerous people. We are dangerous people. I would love to build with people who understand us and get a chance to understand us instead of just looking at what we're talking about and thinking that we are racist people. See, we can be prejudiced people, but we cannot be racist people. I want people to understand the difference between being a racist and being prejudiced. You can be prejudiced against somebody, not like them due to the color of their skin. You may not like the way they look. You can be prejudiced, but racist you can be systematically. You can destroy a person's life by being racist. Systematically, you can hurt somebody's finances by not hiring them on a job. Okay, that's what racist. That's the difference between racist and just not liking somebody. Okay, so we all, as all human beings, are prejudiced. Every human being has a prejudice inside them. That's every human being. Okay, there are black people, my brother, that I don't like. Okay, there are melanated black brothers and sisters that I just don't like. Okay, so this has nothing to do with black people not liking white people because we are just being racist towards them. No, we are stating what has happened to us. We have to, for us to heal, we have to talk about what happened from the beginning. For us to heal and get strict with each other, we have to talk about what has happened from the beginning. You cannot deny what has happened from the beginning in order to get progress in our lives. If you can't learn the history so it won't repeat itself, this is why we talk about these things. We talk about these things so things won't repeat itself. Okay? We got a lot of people that don't understand that if you do not discuss issues that it will repeat itself. You can't get worried about somebody being comfortable with what you're saying. I can't worry about what people think. I got to talk the truth. And the truth should set you free. You got to be able to be confident in your truth. And that's what I set out to do. Some people say, man, you're the indigenous preacher. You preach sermons. You talk a lot, whatever. I'm a passionate person. I'm a very passionate person. I didn't make it this far in my life to not be passionate. I live my life with passion. That's the problem now. We don't have enough people that's passionate, that has a lot of drive in their life. I want what's better for everybody in this world. I'm not against people. I don't hate people. I want what's best. If the white man can change the way he is, it's only going to be better for us. So if I can reach out and educate white people who don't understand us, then we can get to where we need to get. We have to educate white people. We had a sister that came on last night. She was willing to learn. She came into the chat and she was willing to learn. There are some people who don't understand. There are some people who don't understand. You can't expect somebody who grew up in the suburbs to understand your struggle. That's the problem now. We want these people to understand us, and they can never understand us. People in the city of New Orleans was mad with Drew Brees, was talking about Drew Brees because he said that he don't think it's right for these people to kneel. But I have to tell Saints fans that you can't expect a white man to understand our struggles when they have grown up in suburbs. That man don't know nothing about a struggle. I'm not giving these people excuses, but this is where you got to educate people who don't know. So when a lady asked about us being oppressed, how are we being oppressed? You have to teach them what oppression is. Some of them still don't understand that we have been oppressed. Some people, to this day, that's why they say all lives matter. This is why they're bringing up all lives matter, because they don't understand. They can never walk your shoes. They can never go what your ancestors have been through because they don't know. So you can't be worrying about their damn feelings. You can't worry about their feelings. You think I give a care of what people think of me? I didn't come for everybody. That's what I keep telling people. For those who are following my tribes and we are trying to build together, I come for you. I don't come for everybody. Because everybody won't understand what your drive is. Everybody won't understand what we're trying to build. Everybody won't understand your mission. You're right, Tony. You're right, Tony. You are so correct, Tony. And I want you guys to understand, Stan, you can't be afraid to speak your mind in these sectors. I will be giving you a digest. If I come on here and not become myself and stay myself, I got to be consistent. I don't expect you guys to watch me rant and I'm not consistent. I got to stay on these people's throat to make these people understand. And I come from my tribes. We still got people in Turtle Island, America, still think that they're African descent. We got 98% of our people walking around still thinking that they immigrants in their own land, still believing that they are people, or that they history only lies within slavery. We still got people walking around that think the greatest thing about their history is slavery. That America has been brainwashing us to believe that our history started with slavery. And I'll be damned if I'm going to sit here and let that lie surface across the world. I'm going, and like I said, we have a lot of these brothers and sisters that are fighting for causes, fighting to be Pan-African American, fighting, just can't get a grasp that grasp that, America belongs to you. You can't, they don't want to have that in their mind. They want to think that they want to be a part of the motherland. They want to be a part of the black power of the motherland. But you want the motherland when you can have the grandmother, when you can have the grandfather, because they told you and they gave you their history and they told you that everything started in Africa. But the white man wants America. See, you got to ask yourself, why Africans want to be in America? If Africa is so great, why Africans want to be in America? We got so many people that talks about Africa, 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 and we belong to Africa, and we should go back to Africa. Why? So they can take our land here? See, we have so many people that has not understand and done research and understand that you are already in your land. You are already here. You've been here. You was born and raised on this soil, and you trying to give up what belongs to you. This is why we have to change these senses, man. You got to, when you voting, change these voting. You're wondering why money is not coming into your community. You're wondering why because you got the African American name, funds are not coming into your community. What has African done for you? What has African done for you? What has that name done for you? What has that name done for you? What has being a continent in a country has done for you? But you refuse to want to be the original person of this land. When we tell you this is your home, you don't want this to be your home. You want to be somewhere in West Africa. Don't even know where you want to be, but you want to be in West Africa. Because, the DNA, and these DNA, you cannot trace yourself all the way back to Africa. That is impossible. For anybody to think DNA can go all the way back to Africa, you got to be on some crack or something. You cannot trace yourself all the way back to Africa. DNA does not go that far back, okay? They are making money off of us. And we don't understand that, indigenous people. We don't understand that these people have been lying so long, and to the point where we started believing these lies. Telling us we are immigrant in our own land. We have been reclassified. We're the only people that have been reclassified so many times. It's a shame. I'm so sick and tired of talking about how many names we have had. I'm so sick and tired of talking how many names we have been flipped around. We have been turned upside down. I'm so sick and tired of talking that because it's just nothing but facts in reality. The fact is, we have been replaced. I look at by Indian, I look at by American Indian Star Strike. I look at your face, and all I see is my native people. All I see is when I look at your nose and I look at your bone structure, all I see is my native people. I see it all in you, you know? And then when you understand that your bone structures, your nose, your lips does not look like African features. When you look at yourself compared to an African, and this is no different disrespect to Africans, our cousins. I have no, because we are all cousins, okay? We all cousins to everybody, okay? I have no problem with saying that we are all related in some kind of fashion, okay? I have no problem saying that African people, that all melanated people have some relations. I have no problem with saying that, okay? But are we from that tribe? No, we're not from that tribe, okay? Because I told you all this world was connected together at one time, and all of us had different tribes across this nation, okay? We are the Most High chosen people. I want you guys to understand that what they talk about biblically is us. The biblically part that they talk about in the Bible is us. Okay? So before we were Indians, we were Hebrews. There's a fact that we were Hebrews. Okay? So I want people to understand that all of us were surrounded across this nation. We are the original people of the world. We are the original man and female of the world. This is why our women can make anybody. We can. You got to understand that. Okay. So I want you guys to understand. We hold stake in everywhere we go. We have a lot of slavery was told in reverse. A lot of our slaves were shipped off. Were shipped off to other countries. Even in recent years, and we had black people that were shipped off to London. That's why you got blacks that live in London. You wonder how the hell they get there. You wonder how they get to Canada. A lot of them ran away from slave trades. They ran up north. So a lot of that. A lot of people don't understand these things. A lot of people don't understand. They won't understand. Okay. So a lot of this stuff was told in reverse. We had people sent off to Africa. We had a lot of our people that were removed away from America so they can bring their people here. A lot of our people were shipped off. Okay? So a lot of them stories were told in reverse. Okay? So I want you guys to understand that. I don't like to beat down a dead bush, but these Karens, like I said, they have been nothing but trouble throughout history. They have been nothing but a hinder to melanated black people. Be aware, black man and woman, that they don't want to see us living comfortable. You can't go out and barbecue without them in our business. These people are meddling in everything that we do. They don't want to see us happy. They don't want to see us happy. That's just the bottom line. The bottom line, miserable people don't want to see us prosper. They don't want to see us grow. I can only build with people who want to build with me. I'm not against white people who are woke white people and who don't want to be against us. I have nothing against them kind of people. My problem is with people who don't want to understand, who don't want to take the time to understand our struggle. That's my problem. My problem with people who don't want to understand us. Aquarius baby in the house. Oh, we were talking today about Karens, and about how Karen are harassing our nations of people. We were talking about the black brother who was in his car minding his own business, and Karen decides she wants to pull up on the man and talk about the Irish was the very first slaves. She was talking about the Irish was the very first slave, but she failed to talk about the Irish was paid for being a slave. Okay, what kind of slave is that? If you're because they owe debt. A lot of them don't understand that the Irish people owe debt. Fundi fee is in the house. It is always my honor and my privilege to always talk to Fundi Fee. Fundi Fee is in the house. For those of you guys who never saw a strong melanated black woman, you need to go to her page because this lady here is a firestorm. A firestorm, okay? So she's a powerful person in our community. But I want you guys to understand that every time these Irish people keep telling us that they were the slaves and that they were the slaves first and all this other stuff, and they want to keep acknowledging that about they slave history, but they're not telling you that they were paid for their debts. Now they're supposed to owe debt, but they were still getting paid. And that's what I want people to understand, that a lot of these families that the Irish, they became, I won't call them slaves. You can't be a slave and get paid for it. You can't be a slave and get paid for it. So this Irish lady decided that she was going to call the brother, she's going to say, call the brother nigga, 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 and that we were the slaves first, like we having a competition on who was the better slave. I never understood they even want to be the better slave. These people even want to take the title of being the better slave. Like we want that damn title. Who wants the title of being a slave? Who wants the goddamn title of being a slave? Who wants that title on their back? If we can give you 400 years, we will give it to you. If you want 400 years of captivity, we will gladly give you 400 years. That is not a fight. We will gladly give you 400 years of captivity. The Irish want to have a competition on who was the better slave. That's one title that I ain't gonna fight. Then we had another Karen who happened to pull up on another black man, a group of black people, and she pulls her pants down and shows her Nazi flag. She pulls down half of her pants to show, and then she's gonna accuse the brothers of wanting to have sex with her. Now these people were minding their own business. But Karen, just like she came in and caused Emmett Till to die, Karen is always reckless. Karen is always butting in to shit that she shouldn't butt in. Mind your own fucking business. Karen, mind your get off of our backs. Karen, you nosy, good for nothing bitch. And this is what I talk about. This is what I talk about. They will not let us live in peace. They will not let us live in peace. But you walking around and that you want the snow bunny. You walking around like because you got a white woman. You walking around like that's your trophy. But when you went through your struggles, when you were suffering while going through your struggles, that melanated queen was on your side. But now she's too good for you now. She's ratchet. She's too good for you. She's too good to go with you on higher places. She's too good for you now. You too good for her now. She's not good enough to go through your to your higher levels in your life. She's not good enough. But the person who didn't struggle with you can enjoy the goodness of your life. Now, I'm not talking about all white women. We got some white women that's down with the black man, down with the black man, down with the black man. I'm not talking about all white women. But you got to be very, very careful on who you pick in your life and who has your back. And I keep telling people all the time that you think everybody love you. All these people love you. Watch what happens when you at your lowest. Ask O.J. Simpson. Ask what happens when you're at your lowest. When you're at your lowest, when everybody has turned their back on you, you watch them distance themselves away from you. See, you don't never know if somebody love you, truly love you, until you going through your hardest times in your life. And this has to do with white, black, green, or brown. You will never understand a person who's down for you until you are down to your last. When everybody has turned their back on you. When you have nowhere to turn, that person still has your back. That person still showing unconditional love to you. You will never know a love until you understand true love. That a person will stand behind you even at your worst. That will believe in you even at your worst. But you think that you got something better. You know, I have a person, a family member who dumped his wife. He dumped his wife, his melanated wife. I know a person who dumped his melanated wife and wanted a Latino woman. Wanted a Latino woman, was walking that woman around like that woman was the trophy. And that Latina left his children, and made a baby with the Latino woman. And then when it all said and done, the Latino woman walked right on out. When things got tough, the Latino woman left him. And guess who was right there for him? His wife. Guess who was right there for him? His ex-wife. His ex-wife kept on helping him. Never turned his back on him. But see, as a nation of people, we always want something. We always want something that we can't have. And that's what the problem is with some of our brothers. We always want something that we can't have. We always want something that we shouldn't want. Your ass you want something, you want that Barbie doll. You want that Barbie doll, but that Barbie doll only using your ass up. Because you think that your melanated queen talks too much. You think that she talks too much. Love time, good morning. You think that your melanated queen talks too much. You're afraid of her higher energy. You're afraid of her opinion. So you feel like that's masculine. So you want to run away from her energy. But I want a strong woman behind me. I don't want nobody that's weak. See, melanated indigenous women are strong women. And most melanated men are intimidated because of that. There's something special about her, of having her own mind. I want a woman who have their own mind. I have a woman who have her own mind. And that's the problem that we got to understand. We don't want somebody that always agree with us. So we always want somebody that agree with us. No, I don't want somebody that agree with me on every goddamn thing that I say. I want somebody that I could talk to and say, you know what, I understood what you said, but I do disagree on this. What's wrong with that? What is wrong with that? It's not my fault that some of you guys pick ratchet people. Some of you guys pick ratchet people. And there's ratchets. There got ratchets in every community. So this is another thing that I have to address. The fact that when we think of ratchet, people want to demonize black women and say that they're the ratchet women. But there's ratchet in every culture. Now, you putting down melanated black women, but you like Nicki Minaj. I mean, the lady that goes, what her name? Not Nicki Minaj. The lady go, I can't think of this woman name. That the little Latino lady. She goes out there. She's a rapper. Anybody bring her name up? The little Latino. You know, it just don't. I don't get it. But there's ghetto in every ethnic background. Okay, there's ratchet in every background. But you have a problem with melanated ratchet, okay? So Cardi B, that's her name. You know, some of these guys are intrigued by Cardi B, and Cardi B is one of the most ignorant women I have ever seen on the planet of the earth, okay? So I just don't get it. You know, I don't get it. I don't understand. You know, some of the things that we do, how we put down our women. I don't get it. Thank you, Denise. Thank you, Denise. You were hiding in the bushes. Denise was hiding in the bushes. But I want to tell you guys that I want you guys to understand that everything starts with you. Everything starts with you. You cannot begin to love anyone without loving you. You cannot begin to love anybody without loving you. And that's the problem. Our self-hatred of ourselves. We have a hatred of ourselves. We don't like what we look like. We got women who just don't, that believe that makeup makes them. We got men who have to have a haircut. We so bonded on looks. We are so controlled on what, and we forget about the inner beauty of ourselves. We forget. You can walk around, lay your head down. You know what I mean? Lay your head down sometimes. Wear something on, and that doesn't mean that you're ratchet. Love the inner beauty in yourself as much as the outer beauty in yourself. Love the inner beauty in yourself instead of the outer beauty of yourself. Because see, what a lot of people don't understand, and I'm gonna take y'all through this. I want you to understand that you're born to die. And the reason why I want people to understand that reality is that the day that you are born is the day that your body decays, that your body starts to get old. But your spirit never dies. Your spirit never dies. So what looks ugly on the outside is always beauty in the inside. See, you get so caught up in what the person look like on the outside, and you forget how special that person is in the inside. We'll never learn how special a person is until you take the time to talk to them. You're so intrigued on getting in them underwear, getting in them drawers. But what happens after that sex? What happens after the sexual part? What happens? Do you have conversation? Do you know what to talk about? Because if all a person is good to you is sex, you don't have a relationship. If you think that everything revolves around sex, you don't have a relationship. That's what's going on in carbonation right now. They're leading with sex. But they think that they got this thing in their mind that sex can only last so long, especially men. Now I want you guys to understand that you got to get your ass into some reality. I don't give a damn how cute you are, how beautiful you are. This is why we got to start understanding that once you build your children up with the confidence in themselves, within themselves, loving themselves, the inner side of themselves, when they start learning to love themselves, they're not going to worry about the outer things about themselves. Why would you want to marry somebody due to just looks? And that's the problem right now. We have been told so much. We leave everything on sight. We leave everything on what the sight of a person is. We don't even think about it. Because I'm gonna tell you this, and I want you guys to understand that I'm aging. Okay, I'm 45 years old. I'm aging. I'm embracing my age. They got a lot of people afraid to talk about their life or talk about who they are. I'm embracing. I get up this morning as I talk to you guys. I got crow's eyes. You know what I'm saying? I got the crow's eyes around me. Okay. And I want you guys to, and this early in the morning. So, excuse me, I'm looking a little bit, it is what it is. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? I'm just waking up. I got a little cataract in my eyes, you know what I'm saying? I got a little cold around here. But you know what? When you love yourself and you embrace yourself, you don't care what this look like. When you have love for yourself, and I want you guys to understand that when you love yourself, you already beautiful. You already beautiful. You already beautiful. Lust is the most dangerous thing. If you meet somebody and the first thing that the person wants to do is just get in your drawers, then you know what that was all about. They didn't want to hear your mind. That's the problem with some of our melanated women right now. They understand. No, that person. Now it's one thing to have that agreement that look. I'm just about the sex. I'm just about the sex. If you just want to just say, hey, look, I'm just about the sex, and you're just being real with yourself, you about the sex, it is what it is. And y'all have that agreement that look, I just want to have sex, well then I'm cool with that. But when you think that you can have a conversation with a person, when you think that you can have a conversation with somebody, and you think that the first conversation leads to the bed, then you're not really that special. Okay. You have to understand that you're really not that special if a person just wants to immediately screw you. And that goes with men too. Stop believing that because you put yourself on the other side, they got women who only want your ass just for sex too. I want you guys, some of you guys, y'all won't believe that they have women who only want you for sex too. They don't want you for your insides. They just want to screw you. They don't want to get to know you. So stop acting like, like that I want you to understand and look at it on a woman's perspective as well as you looking at it on a man's perspective. We living in an age where life We're living in an age era where life is revolved around sex. This is why we have so many cases where we have more diseases. The diseases are up. We have so many melanated black people that have so many diseases because they're running with they're running with sex. It's not like the old days where people got the chance to know each other, and when you saw a woman and you were courting a woman and you got a chance to know her before, but now everybody is all about sex. We are in a sex driven life. We got men sleeping with men, women sleeping with women, vice versa. They were go, you know, a lot is going on. It's just like Solomon and Gomorrah. These are the days that we have to understand that that all of this has to do with sex. When you talk about entertainment, life that you see today is revolved around sex. Nobody don't give a damn about talking no more. Nobody cares about talking no more. Nobody cares about conversation. Nobody cares about knowing who the hell you are, what's your background. You got a lot of these youngsters. These youngsters are getting married too damn early, don't know who they're marrying, and then a good month they divorce. A good month they divorce. But we're losing ourselves as a nation of people. We're losing the pride about ourselves as a nation of people. See, I don't care about who don't like what I say. I don't give a damn about views like that. Because I did not come for everybody. We got people who hate on you regardless. No matter what the hell you talk about, you can be talking the truth. They're still going to hate you. Everybody's not going to like your message. You got to stop worrying what people think about you. You got to stop worrying who pressed the like or the dislike. You just got to be you. You just got to carry on just being you. What is wrong with just being you? What is wrong with being who you are? Why do you got to change for somebody else? Why do you got to copy somebody else? Just be you. When you get in the mirror, just be happy who you are. You don't have to look like Nicki Minaj. You don't have to look like these women. You're beautiful just being you. Our men, we don't have to be certain people. We just got to be ourselves. We got to stand up and take care of our responsibilities as a man. You lay in the bed. You made your bed. You know what I'm saying? You made it. We get so many people that are so mesmerized in what people. I notice people. I got, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna make y'all laugh. I'm gonna make y'all laugh. I got almost 5,000 people on Facebook, and I laugh about this all the time. I'm just about 5,000 people follow me on Facebook. Just about 5,000 people follow me on Facebook. And Instagram, I got almost like 3,000 people that follow me. I mean, let me see. Yeah, almost 3,000 on Instagram because I got two pages, right? And I only, on YouTube, I only have 853 people that subscribe to me on YouTube. Because on Facebook, people are very nosy. People follow me to want to look into my life. See, your enemies always want to be close to you. Your enemies always want to be close to you. Your enemies don't want to support you, but they want to be close to you. I should be well over 1,000, but I got haters. You're not gonna have, nobody wants to see me get that 1,000 yet. I ain't even been doing this but a year. And I want you to understand, I always ask myself, well, why why are they following me so much on Facebook? And some of these people are following me on Instagram, and I can't get them to come to YouTube. Because the people on Facebook, majority of them people know me. And some of them people don't want to support me because they want to watch my kids. They want to watch my life. They got a lot of people who envy people. They got some people who just follow you just to see your life. They don't care about your message and the good that you do. They just want to see your life. You got people on Facebook. What's up, Chata? Cheetahs in the house. For those of y'all, please subscribe to the Cheetahs. Chata Cheetahs in the house. That is actually one of my peoples out here. I want you guys to understand that. You got people who follow you on other social media outlets like Facebook, Instagram. And I don't care how much you can ask these people for support. And like I said, I got almost 5,000 people. And I asked them, I said, well, could some of you guys come up and support my channel? And you can't get it because most of these people want to be nosy in your lives. They want to watch your life, but they don't want to support your movement. They want to watch your life, but don't want to support your movement. Okay? Low self-esteem, and they probably was raised with no money. They probably was raised with no money, but their parents don't prepare them for the real world. And that is a sheltered life. Wow, that is unbelievable. What's going on, Spirit in the house? First Lady in the house. What's going on? And I want you guys to understand these things that I'm talking about. They are people that will come in and out your life, may not even talk to you. They will be on social media. They just look at you and they watch what you do, but they're not making no comments. I'm pretty much sure when you go on Facebook, you might got Facebook friends that ain't even say hi to you today. But they envying your life. They're nosy. They envy your life. And I want you guys, they have so many people that envy your life. They want to be just like you, but don't want to support you. Okay? So it is what it is. I can actually say that, the support that I got, I sure didn't get much support from them sectors, but that's all good because I got great people like you guys who've been supporting me for the longest from day one. But I can sit here and tell you guys that Karen is trying to destroy melanated black people. And they're not just trying to destroy the black man, they're trying to destroy the black woman also. This live was about the Karen who has was at the red light, and this melanated brother was at the red light. They both was at the red light, and Karen decided to raise down her window and say, she said nigga, 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 and she was pointing at the man, and then she said that the Irish was the very first slaves. And I wanted to address her that the Irish was not really considered a slave because they were actually paying off their debt, but they were actually getting paid. Now, what kind of slaves get paid for work? What kind of slaves get paid for work? That's what I want to know. And this is what happens when we talk about the Holocaust, when you got Jews that want you to remember their Holocaust, when you got Jews that want you to remember their Holocaust, when they don't want to remember our Holocaust of thousands of 400 years of slavery. See, they want you to remember what happened to them, but they want to forget what happened to us. They want you to forget what happened to us. Let's all just forget what happened 400 years. The reason why we cannot forget is because we don't want it to repeat itself. No, we don't want it to repeat itself. So it's our job to educate white people. We have to educate white people so it won't repeat itself. And we have to also educate our own people who have been enslaved by the books of America, who have been enslaved, who have been told. See, every time they look at us, they look to our history. They don't have that they think our history began in slavery. They believe our history began in slavery. Mo Better, Mo Better, Mo Better, Mo Better is in the house. Please subscribe to some of these being teamers that walking in the door. I just want you guys to understand that. I want you guys to understand that these people, we have to educate our own, because they have told us for many years that our history starts with slavery. And that's what they're doing to us. They are messing our brain cells up to believe that our history starts with slavery, and it does not start with slavery. And then there's another lady, Karen, who decided to stop. There was another Karen who decided that she was going to stop melanated, these melanated black brothers who was minding their own business, and she walked upon her drunken, nasty ass, walked up on these melanated chiefs, walked up on these melanated chiefs, walked up on them and pulled her pants down to show right beneath her navel. She was want to show that she had a Nazi symbol. She wanted to show that she said, and you wanna screw this. See, where do these white women get the flatter? What makes you think that all melanated chiefs out here want your women? What makes you think that we want you, Karen? Why are you flattering yourself, Karen? What makes you think that all melanated black brothers want to rape you? Why are you flattering yourself, making yourself think that we look at you, that we're licking our tongue when we see you? Yes, she should have received a knot. These people are dangerous. These people are dangerous, melanated people. These people are dangerous. And if you guys don't wake up, it will be a repeat of Emmett Till. It will be a repeat of Emmett Till. Of she said a nigga, nigga, nigga. It is what it is. Just like in Rosewood, while the Rosewood down there in Florida, she said it was a nigga, nigga, nigga. She was putting out, and come to be, she was whoring around with another white man, and she was blaming it on a black man that did not exist. And all them black people got killed. All them people got killed because one white woman, one Karen, who sat up there and lied on melanated black people. And I want you guys to understand, I'm not going to talk about not all white women are like this. Not all white women are like this. Not all white men are racist. But I'm going to point out the ones that are. I'm going to point out the ones that are. You heard me? I'm going to point out the ones that are. And that's the things that we have to do as a nation of people. We got to point them out. We got to call them out. These ain't them days, and they keep acting like we don't have guns. TikTok banned my video because all I did was show black people with guns. And TikTok banned my video. Instagram kept it up, but TikTok banned my video because they don't want to see us strong. They don't want to show a strong strength about us. Oh, we don't, but they want to show them with guns. They want to show them with strength. They want to show us with weakness. Seeing that in my lifetime, now they are planning for a civil war. Yes, these people are planning, if Donald Trump does not become president of the United States, they are planning to kill us. I've been on TikTok. I have seen these people. If you don't think this is a reality, you're lost in this world. You're lost in this world. It's going to be a real life purge. And that's why I'm telling you guys, grow your own foods. What are you going to do when the lights go out? What are you going to do when the lights go out? Grow your own food. Teach your kids how to shoot a gun. Teach your wives how to shoot a gun. Teach your man how to shoot a gun. Get your ass up and do something. Go work out. Start getting in the gym. Start learning how to combat. Get out and walk. Get your lazy ass up and get prepared. Because you're going to look around and then you're going to wake up and you're going to be back in your own captivity. We cannot continuously look weak. I'm not advocating that we go start shit, but I'm telling you to defend yourself. I'm telling my people to rise up and defend yourself. Because if the war comes to you, what the hell are you going to do? We talked about this last night. They had a Sambo who was all lives matter. The brother Jonathan Price was talking about all lives matter. Jonathan Price was talking about the blue lives matter. But did Jonathan Price life matter last night? Hell no. Jonathan Price was murdered by the same people that he honored while he was sitting there butt licking, samboing. But you think these people love us? When will you learn, melanated people? Rest in peace, Jonathan Price. But when will you learn, melanated people? No matter what you do, that man lived a clean life. That man was a volunteer in his community. That man was a football coach in his community. That man was trying to live a righteous life. And they still killed that man. They still killed that man. And he was advocating. He was advocating for Blue Lives Matter. And that's the same people that murdered this man. That's what I want you to understand. You can't turn your backs on reality. You can't turn your backs on destiny. Keep one eye open and one eye closed. Keep one eye open when you sleep and one eye closed. Because you're going to wake up and your ass is going to be either dead or in chains again. We can't do nothing but just keep telling the truth. We got all these brothers that are making, that's doing well out here, but are they telling you the real? Are they sitting up here telling you we got to uplift our black man and our black woman because they are the examples? If we don't uplift the black man, we got how do women? Your man got to learn to protect you. We got to uplift that black man. He's barely living he's living on the edge right now. He's almost extinct. The black man is almost extinct. So support and uplift the black man. Uplift the black woman because she holds all seeds in the world. The black melanated woman holds all seeds in the world because she's the original woman of the world. And that is what it is. Latanya is the Latanya Lord is actually, she been splitting all kinds of gems in the chat, man. Wow. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the Greek mythology. I mean, I just love the people that be in the chat, man. I just love you guys. The people that follow me are so smart. See, I don't have no simple-minded people that follow me. I have people that have some great thinkings. You guys are not closed-minded at all. That's what I love about you guys. You very open-minded people. Very open-minded. We got they had a sister that went on Sinetta. Simone B is in the house. What's up, my sister, my Instagram sister in the house. But I want you guys to understand. You know, they had a sister that went on Sinetta TV. And she was telling people, no, Sonetta got mad because she was saying, no, we're not Africans, we Indians. And they tried to come with the history books on the lady. The lady said, I don't give a damn what them history books saying. She said, the bottom line, what my grandfather and my grandmother told me is what I believe in. And this was an older lady. And he was trying to talk about, how could you say we not African? How? Because let me tell you something. I don't care what your scientists have told you. I don't care what your white scientists have told you. Without doing your own research, you will never know nothing about you. You cannot let people dictate and tell you who you are. You have to do your own research to learn about you. You cannot sit there and let these people who have been telling you lies about you, still try to enslave you, still try to tell you your greatest history is slavery. Pushing roots in the classroom for Black History Month. Showing that, you know, your history is way before Christopher Columbus. Your history is way before Christopher Columbus. But we let these people push these agendas in our heads. We let these people push these agendas in our head that we are foreigners in our own land. And you ought to be sick and tired of being sick and tired. You got to wonder that you were born, you have a birth certificate, you were born on American soil, and yet they're still calling you an immigrant on your own land. You don't see European Americans calling themselves European Americans. They call themselves Caucasian, or they call themselves white. They don't call themselves European. They never use European. They only use white or Caucasian. They don't use like they're trying to push African American on you. But Latinos and so-called African Americans got to be the distance to this land. We can't have no stake in this land. And that's the things what I'm trying to get you to understand is that you have stake in this land. All that reparation that's going to everybody else but you. All the other tribes are getting, the white tribes, the Mongoloid tribes, they're the only one receiving money. They're the only Indians that are receiving money. Where's our money? Where's our money? Where's the reparation? Where's it at? And that's what I want people to understand. They don't want to give it to you because if they had to, they would be bankrupt. This government cannot pay out all the money. See, they're afraid that they have to give back everything. See, that's what it's all about, money and power. But they steady funding Jews. The Jews are steady getting money. The Jews are steady getting money out of our taxpayers' dollars. We're giving them shit for shit we didn't even do to them. It is what it is. But I sit here and I want to sit here and thank everybody once again. I got up early this morning, and when I go to sleep with something on my mind, I always said, if it's on your mind and it has to be said, you got to be quick to say it. You can't hold back. And if I stop giving y'all my energy, then I'm not going to come back on YouTube. The day I stop giving my passion and my energy, I am not going to come back on YouTube. Because if I can't give y'all my 100, y'all shouldn't even want to all listen to me. Because I'm not coming here for the views. I'm not coming here for all that. I'm coming here for the people that want to learn, the people that want to be uplifted. And like I told you before, everybody, and I want you to understand, I'm not against white people. I'm not against African people. I'm not against all these national people, Mexican people. I'm trying to uplift the melanated black man, the melanated black woman who don't even know what tribe they come from. I'm trying to uplift our people who have been told that they're nothing more than slaves, that their existence come from slavery. That's who I'm talking to. So I always tell you that my message ain't for everybody. But if you chose to be a part of the message, understand that I mean no disrespect towards you. If you decided to join and subscribe to the channel, I mean no disrespect towards you. You are always welcome to come to this channel, whether you white, black, green, or brown. I am not prejudging you if you want to come to this channel. Everybody is welcome to come to this channel. Everybody. And everybody has a voice. When I do my panels and I open up my panel, you all are welcome. I don't care what color skin you are. But understand that we're going to talk about our people. We're going to talk about uplifting our people. And that it may, it might offend some of the things that you believe in. And I'm sorry that if I offended you. Anybody on here, I apologize if I offended you. You can always talk and respond to me. I am not a person who's gonna block you or cuss your ass out because if I said something that was out of content, please make me know because I am not perfect. I am not perfect by no means. The Most High has given me a gift to speak, and I'm going to continue to speak, and I'm going to allow the Most High to keep speaking through me because all glory goes to Him. It's not me. It's the Most High that speaks through me. So He gets the glory. Okay? I appreciate that. Chief Lovetown said, I come for the knowledge and building. That's what I want. I want people to come for the knowledge. And I'm not going to make it about me. I want to make it about us. I wanted to make it about us. And I want you guys to understand what it's all about us. Brian said the message was definitely said. And Brian, I want you to know that you have a beautiful channel. And I want you guys to also subscribe to the young man's channel. He's just getting up on Flow. And I want those who support me, support the young guy. He has so much knowledge. I've seen one of his panels before. And also Spirit. I love your name. And I want you guys to know that I got a lot of people that are the Hawaiian, our Hawaiian cousins. They are part of our bill. Smiles 808. We love our Hawaiian people. Okay, we love our Hawaiian tribes. Everybody is welcome to come to the indigenous channel. It's not just about the indigenous black people. It's about all indigenous people across the planet. All indigenous people across the planet. I want you to guys to understand that. It's not just about me. It's about all of us. And also the telepath God, this guy here, I tell you, boy, this guy here is I really enjoy him so much that I even got in touch with him on Facebook. Him and I agree. He's from Mississippi. He has some deep tribes that's down in Mississippi. I always keep very close people near me because if I ever stray off, I need you guys to put me back in check. I don't have a nature boy ego. I am a chief, but I don't have an ego where you guys can't put me back in check, okay? I want you guys to always feel like you could talk to Chief. I want you guys to always feel that if I said something, you can correct Chief. I ain't got an ego like that, okay? I want you guys to know that this channel is growing because of you, not because of me. It has grown so fast because of y'all. I have only been doing this a year. I only been doing videos 1 year, and I can sit here and tell you that it's all because of you that I'm almost at my capacity, my goal of 1,000 subscribers. Please keep sharing, and please remember that YouTube is messing over me. So you gotta hit the bell. You have to get the bell because if you guys are not getting my notification, you got to hit the bell. They are stopping my videos. My videos are, I mean, a lot of my views might go up to 300 and then they stop. Okay, because they won't show my videos because they know I'm talking consciousness. They're doing anything possible to slow me down for getting that 1,000. Okay, so you guys got to share my videos. You guys got to help me out. I need you guys' help. I'm very close to being monetized. When I get monetized, then I won't be cussing as much. Okay, so but as of right now, I'm gonna be cussing until I get monetized. But I can speak without being cussing. Okay, I'm a person who can hold my mouth. But I'm going to stay energetic and stay compassionate. Going to stay speaking the way I do. I talk with passion. It is what it is. You heard me. So peace and blessings to you guys. I hope that your day is fulfilled with nothing but blessings. I hope everything in your life is great. The Teleback God, I gotta have you on the panel one day, brother. And Bronx, I gotta have you on the panel one day. Love Tam, I gotta have you guys on the panel one day, okay? So because I want to see some new people on the panel, and I'm pretty much show there's something you guys want to say, okay? So let me know, and if you guys got anything that you want me to talk about, anything that I'm running out of ideas, you want me to talk about, I'm very much I would love to seek your advice and talk about. Okay, so you guys have a blessed day, blessed morning. I'm about to get out of here. It is what it is. You heard me. And as I do my countdown, everybody put the spears in the chat. Spears in the chat.